What can happen? My name's Michael Clough and I'm joined in coverage today by three-time Goodall Cup winning coach with the Melbourne Eyes, Paul Jaffet-Watson. Welcome, Jaff.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you, viewers. It's good to be here, and you're right. Adelaide have got to come out with a different game plan, and speaking to their coach, they're going to try it. They've got nothing to lose because what they were doing last night just certainly wasn't working. If it wasn't for Mr. King in the net there, could have blown out to 10.
Yeah, you really touched on those things, Jaff. Adelaide, they probably do need to rethink how they went about it. Melbourne Eyes pretty clinical. Peter King was huge. Forget the scoreline that said he conceded 5 goals. If it wasn't for Peter King, it probably would have been 10 or 11.
Yeah, without doubt.
For me, Adelaide, one of the things you've got to work on is between the crease and the hash marks at both ends.
Yeah, well, yeah, good call. You're becoming quite astute.
Thank you.
That's a good call. And for mine, and it's simple, and I know I say it quite a lot, but if they can't break in a formation, gun and run, dump it in, put forward pressure on the Melbourne Eyes D and create uncertainty, create panic. That's what they've got to do. And then they can get some shots and traffic in front of the net because they're not sophisticated enough at this stage in their development to be able to do it. I mean, look at their captain.
Yeah, new captain, David Huxley.
Great player, good leader. He's trying hard. He was trying to use some of his strengths last night in trying to intimidate some of the Melbourne Eyes players. But the player that got me the most, and I think he got you as well, is Mr. Riley. Yeah,
young Jake Riley. Yeah. He was really impressive. When Melbourne Eyes went in that run, I thought he was actually the player who just brought a bit of spark and energy to the adrenaline lineup that helped them drag the game back into where they were comfortable with.
And he didn't give up. He didn't care.
And Liam Webster, a veteran, captain of the Australian national side, again captain for the Melbourne Eyes. Again, I thought he was pretty solid yesterday.
He was a general on defence, and what he did is he set up some beautiful stretch passing between him and his long-time fellow compadre and Thomas Powell.
A big day for the Webster family yesterday with Ian and Val getting a life membership.
And that was fantastic too for Ian and Val Webster, well deserved. And and for the son to be the captain of Melbourne Eyes right now and captain of the current Australian senior team. I mean, I think if you played hockey since about the mid-90s, you've come across the Websters somewhere.
I think you have at least one Webster, if not all of them.
Yeah, exactly. And that's nothing but a positive.
But you can get you're going to have the tweets again this year, so if you get your tweets on the screen, there you go. There you go. I've already got in first.
You're on the map.
So once you've got something to say, you want it on screen, just either send it to @AIHL Game Day, our Twitter handle, or use the hashtag.
Yep. I mean, and with Mr. Delsar from Melbourne Ice, I tell you, he was very undisciplined. And
he gave away a late penalty for attempted butt ending, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And then for some cheek back to the ref. And to that end, speaking to Charles Franzen, he won't tolerate that. And he hasn't.
And they were doing it when the game was all over. There was no context to doing it. It was not particularly wise. But apparently what initially happened, that they got a misconduct penalty for it. Initially, it was listed down as a game misconduct, but that was revised when it was pointed out that actually that's not a game misconduct penalty.
Yeah, good enough there.
And Joseph Rezic for the Adelaide Adrenaline.
I love him.
Again, he's a great player.
Yeah, he's been a fan of. I've been a fan of his for quite a few years. He can mix it. He's still got the shot. He's not playing on their first line. However, he gives it strength and depth, and he's a player that doesn't give up either. Spoke to him after the game. Yeah. And give him the puck anywhere near the high slot area. He'll find the top first or second, or if not the fifth hole in that net.
And Matt Armstrong, well, he got a little bit hurt in last night's game.
Yes, you probably saw him upstairs, and I certainly had a chat to him. And he's going to be a father, which is fantastic.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's terrific seeing him and his wife Sarah, and same for Jason Backleague as well too, and Dee, his wife, and they're expecting as well. So look out. But no, Armstrong's back in. I thought it might have been busted, the broken nose, but it's not. No, he's out there, and he's going to enjoy his hockey today.
So we've got one of our first tweets in today from our good friend Anders.
Oh, Anders.
Regular viewers.
Good to have you back, brother. And by the way, Cloughy will give you the money he owes you.
And he's right there. Four goals from the Swedes. Each of the Swedish imports scored a goal in the game.
And you know what they bring is they're bringing good enthusiasm to the team. And I know this for a fact. They've fitted in. They haven't tried to take over. It's not like, look at me, I'm a Swede. Oh, the coach has brought me out. It's none of that crap. They're just one of the boys, and they're loving what they're seeing so far in Australia, certainly in Melbourne.
Yeah, it was a good mix. And one thing, Melbourne Ice has still got the capability of probably being better. That first game, just finding that chemistry. There's a few little things that weren't just quite on, but gee, it looked good when it was
Well,
it's going to be scary when the Melbourne Ice click. That's the basis of last night's performance.
That's true too. And again, further to Anders' tweet, I mean, some of the pass work from the Swedes is just, it's beautiful to watch.
Absolutely.
They're crisp. And viewers, watch the third line from Melbourne Ice tonight. You'll be pleasantly surprised to see the calibre of it.
Possibly the greatest third line we've seen in the AIHL.
Certainly in my time.
Once again, we're pleased to present Ms. Kelly Del Pozo.
And we ask you to stand, remove your hats, and join her in the singing of our national anthem.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth food soil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair in joyful strains, and let us sing. Advance Australia fair.
So the anthem is being sung, and we're not moments away from the opening face-off of this game, the second doubleheader between the Melbourne Ice and the Adelaide Adrenaline. Melbourne Ice will be looking to make it 2 from 2 to start off their year, and Adelaide will be looking to get their second win of the season as well, and Adelaide being 1-1 after beating Newcastle in the opening weekend. So we've got another tweak. Melbourne Ice, their new jerseys. Haven't washed those jerseys for 15 years. What
are the new jerseys about, Clovey?
Well,
tell us.
They're for Melbourne Ice, 15 years of existence. First came in 2002, and this is a, once off for this weekend, anniversary jersey for the 15th year.
You know what? I'm that old that I remember these jerseys. Just after the war. They resemble the Ottawa Generals also.
Yeah, it's a hark back to the retro jersey. Ottawa. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of them. The Adelaide jersey looks pretty good. Their new one looked pretty good. And
I think I just had a fan tweet in there.
I think you just did.
Yeah, I owe him money as well, so it won't be long. It'll be sent to you in the usual fashion into his Swiss bank account. Thank you, Anthony. No, it is good to be here. Watch Melbourne Ice. The intensity of their 4 lines, but certainly their first 3 are strong, and their 4th line is a good youth line.
And it looks like they will be starting with...
This is the 3rd line.
This is the 3rd line. I like to point out, this is the 3rd line for Melbourne Ice. It's about to hit the ice, and it is Joey Hughes, Jason Backlig, and Christopher Buckman.
It's not bad.
It's Christopher Buckman.
Yeah, Christopher Buckman.
The Swedish import. That is a ridiculous 3rd line. That's what we're hinting to, one of the best we'll probably see in the league.
Yep.
But from the opening face-off, Melbourne Ice will have it now through Liam Webster. Just leave it behind for support. Now Backlig in his first game of the season. Was unavailable yesterday. Babineau leads the race to the crease there for the Adrenaline. So Corstens. Now Huxley. Just forced to take it out wide. Now Critchlow. Here's a chance for the Adrenaline.
2-on-1.
Take the blue line. Will go for the shot himself and scores an early goal for the Adrenaline. That's exactly what they needed.
Oh, good job, boys. First shot of the day, and Critchlow's buried the biscuit. Wow. Oh, Dane Davis has got his head down. That came from nowhere. Fantastic. That's the way to attack this game.
And that's what we need to see from the Adrenaline.
Absolutely. Look at this shot. It's on the hash mark. Oh, yeah, and he didn't have much space to bury it either.
Top shelf
and top of the blocker. Good shot.
Well, highly credentialed import, Cam Critchlow for the Adrenaline, showing why.
Yeah, and that's what they've got to do. They've got to get it into the zone, shoot. Let's not go in a formation.
So the Adrenaline take the early lead, but it's the Ice who win the face-off. Now Baranzelli back out towards Graham, who spent our off-season playing in Sweden.
He's dropped 10 kilos too.
It's looking good. A shot there by Armstrong. Another shot and a goal for the Melbourne Ice.
There's the response from Mitch Humphries. We could be in for a goal fest tonight.
So 2 shots in this game. Well,
Yes.
that's 3 shots, I say.
Yeah.
2 goals.
Go figure that. Let's watch this. Nice shot. It's backed out the high slot area. Mitch Humphries has got it. King just couldn't get across to cover the post. Mitch Humphries has buried it.
And if you make one criticism of Adelaide distance, there was really no defensive coverage.
No. But, you know, they were caught out from the rebound from King.
So from the face-off, it's 1-1. And Webster will go out wide. Looking out towards Gibbs Shadeen. Gets a shot away. King makes the save. Parker's batted down and Adelaide trying to clear. It's kept in by Webster. Wong nearly got the rebound. Now Chris Wong, member of the Australian team from the recent World Championships in Romania. And Wong again will get out towards Carpenter.
Chris Wong did himself proud too in that tournament overseas.
Yeah, I think he was a late caller, but certainly accounted himself well.
He stood up.
Well, the whole team accounted themselves well.
It was a great outcome to get silver.
So looks like we've got an Adelaide fan. New captain, new imports and new uniforms. Let's bring this fresh flair to the game, boys. And yeah, I do like the Adrenaline's new jersey, the new logo, and what we've seen so far today, they're coming out with a lot of intensity. I'm liking what I've seen.
Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today's the gift, and that's what they're bringing. They're just bringing it, and the game plan's already different, and it's nothing to do with me. It's their coach, and he's quite right. There was a missed call or whatnot, so it's back to the centre. And good call on that tweet. The uniforms and the captain, it is refreshing.
As I say, sometimes a change is as good as a holiday. So Babineau now gets out towards Critchlow. That is going to be offside.
I had a girlfriend that said that to me once. And that was the end of that.
Oh, but Jeff, didn't you eventually upgrade, though? The lovely Barb. I think you've done well.
Yeah, I saw the light at the tender age of 17. You're quite right. I'm very happy for that too.
So face-off won by the Ice. Dahlberg, who was great yesterday for the Ice. The puck's been turned over. Critchlow has been outstanding in the early parts of this game.
Yes, a penalty coming in.
Penalty.
I think it might have been a hook. No.
And it's going to be Joey Hughes to go to the penalty box.
I thought it might have been a hook. Yep.
Yeah, there was just one too many.
Yep. And that is telling you already that the Adrenaline forwards are putting pressure on Melbourne Ice. Joey Hughes, 21, couldn't keep up, so he was gliding, so he hooked. You only hook when you can't catch him.
So face-off, and it's won by the Ice. Once again early, the Ice are dominating the face-offs as they did in yesterday's game. Now Rezic for the Adrenaline. Out towards Critchlow, left the puck behind. Humphries happy to concede some territory and go back to Baranzelli. And he'll clear the puck away and allow the Ice to make a line change.
Melbourne Ice usually changing a PK every 30 seconds.
The Babineau goes out wide. Pass chopped off, though, by Powell. And Dahlberg clears away, and the Ice will again make another change. So quick on the line changes of the Ice.
Yeah, well, they've got one power forward checker, so they're playing a 1-4 on the PK.
To Casey Babineau for the Adrenaline. Now McMillan will cross the blue line.
Got no support. Here it is now. They need a man in front
pass
of the net.
towards Ashmark's looking there for Corstens.
Yep.
Couldn't find him, though.
They've got traffic in front of the net. It's what
now
they
McMillan.
want.
Back to Huxley. To Rezic. To the top of the crease, and it's a goal to the Adrenaline. Take the lead back.
That was a perfect setup on the power play.
So Critchlow looks like he's got his second.
Yep, he's on fire. And that was set up beautifully. They drew all Melbourne Ice. The four of them, it was an umbrella, and they collapsed. and they created all the traffic in front of the net to enable that.
Right through the 5-hole there of Dame Davis.
Yeah, Dame Davis did know a lot about what was going on there because, as I said again, if you get to see that again, you'll see Melbourne Ice collapse, the umbrella collapsed.
And Anders, I have seen some of those highlights. It's always good to see the world of hockey.
There you go.
But Dane Davis is looking a bit shaky in that at the moment.
Well, yeah, he hasn't got a good batting average at the minute.
So leading the race the puck there is Zach Boyle for the Adrenaline in the corner. Marcel McGuinness will send that one into the corner, where his brother Remy will get there first. In fact, it's been taken away now by Carpenter. Pass to Gibbs Shadeen. He goes out wide to his captain Webster. Now a chance for Wong. Drive towards the net. Now Carpenter will keep it in for the Ice.
Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 18 seconds. Critchlow on the power play.
Wide pass. Shot there by Webster. Puck spills free. And King will have that one covered.
Yep. They're a tighter unit, Adrenaline, at the minute. They're seizing every opportunity. And what I'm liking about their game so far is their work off the puck. The players that aren't in possession of the puck are either manning up or becoming options. And I think that's a good sign.
Absolutely.
And you know what? They're skating with their heads up.
Yep, absolutely. You're correct.
I love it when you say I'm right.
I like to do that occasionally.
Thank you.
Only occasionally.
Yeah, don't give me a big head.
So shot by Backlick was wide. So Critchlow already has 2 goals for the game so far, looking for his third. Corson's in support.
Ooh.
Lovely little pass to McMillan, and Davis makes the save, but he wasn't too comfortable with that one either.
No, you're right, and I think he's happy to feel the puck and trap it.
So this is just lovely hockey, this one.
Yeah. Actually, the standard of this game is fantastic compared to what I thought it might have been, considering last night's result.
You've got to remember, this is the team that knocked off the Newcastle North Stars first up.
Good enough too.
So face-off, won by the Ice. Baranzelli happy to play that one off the boards. Pass out wide, looking towards Dahlberg. Try to send that one in the corner. Babineau ties him up. He has support, gets it out towards the veteran Gregotti. Currently 6 points away from 600 AHL points. Of course, he leads the league all time by nearly 200, with Vlad Rubes getting his 400th point yesterday.
There you go. Yeah, well, Gregotti's been a great servant of hockey, and certainly for Adelaide Adrenaline and Australia.
Yeah, Critchlow is putting on a show at the moment. He's been great.
Yeah, he is. He's a hockey player to watch, and more importantly, he brings his teammates into the game.
So now Graham from the face-off. He's looking for the tip with that pass. Now Armstrong. Get it in the corner. Humphreys left the puck behind, fighting for it still. Graham unable to keep it in. Now Webster to Armstrong. He's on the side, goes out wide. Here's a chance for the Ice. King read that one well. Armstrong will get it back. Now Webster.
Good pass.
Good pass to Powell. Nice setup now for Armstrong. Armstrong goes out wide, gets a shot away, and that was just a little high.
Right spot, though.
Battle along the boards. And Adelaide will win out through Babineau. Just flip it up high.
Yeah, this is what they're doing. They're putting pressure on. Okay, we're going to get a whistle out of that, but it's the right play. And more, another thing that's impressed me about Adrenaline at the moment is they're taking away the middle lane. Good pass. Now, you notice Armstrong has to go wide for this shot. Good play. Good play by Adelaide defence. They're taking away the middle lane.
Every time I blink, the puck goes into the goal.
Yeah, it is fast.
I like that. Yeah, blink and you miss it at the moment.
Yeah.
So from the face-off, it came loose, but the Ice will win it. Gibbs Shadeen happy to play down with the boards, out towards Chris Wong. Back to Gibbs Shadeen.
Beautifully.
Oh, just missed that hit. That would have made the earth move too. If it had been a collision.
Right. Good hit. This is good play. This is a different Adrenaline than yesterday.
So shut there by Carbon. The puck spills free. Otterson and Gibb Shadeen, the two Swedes for the ice, and Otterson will win the puck.
Ooh,
play broken up. Wong couldn't get a shot away. Forced to go out wide. Back to Dahlberg. Double gets a shot away. And again, well read by King. Puck spills free, though. So Otterson to Carpenter. Get a shot away. Plenty of traffic in front of King's net. So Sebastian Otterson. It just flips that one up. And I think that was a weak pass, but intended for a deflection, but no one there was there for the ice.
Yeah. This game's already got me. It's intriguing. The crowd, you can hear a pin drop. They're a little bit shocked. They're a little bit surprised.
And Angela can confirm, they're all Aussie residents, so they actually count as locals.
Locals, correct.
And their AIHL rules. I'm not sure if they're citizens yet, though. No. They certainly didn't represent the Mighty Roos, although Joseph Rezic now is an Australian citizen and did represent the Mighty Roos in Romania. So now back league, the man we were just talking about. Pass has been cut off. So Steve Best only finds Webster. Best gets it back. Happy to send that one in the corner, but that hits the netting and we'll have a face-off.
Yep. Just a little bit of inexperience there for McGuinness, but number 17 for Adelaide Adrenaline, but he'll learn. Or 14, I should say.
So it looks like we'll have a neutral zone face-off.
Yep. What I like about Adrenaline's coaching staff at the moment too, they're mixing their lines up. Rezic's back up and forward now. He's floating between defence and forward.
And the Ice win the face-off, so they're continuing to dominate the face-offs, which one thing was very noticeable yesterday.
Yes.
So Baranzelli goes out wide and has glided down into the corner. It's going to be a foot race. Adelaide should get the puck first, and they do. Now Rezic. Pass. In the end, only finds Buckman. Now Rezic for the Adrenaline. Finds Oddie. Oddie just tried to move the puck forward. It's been turned over, though. And at the moment, the Ice just had a fort in the neutral zone. The Adelaide Adrenaline couldn't find a way through.
They got 4 checker pressure from Adelaide Adrenaline. It's good.
Dahlberg out towards Powell. Powell will send that one in the corner.
They're skating both ways, Adrenaline. That's how they're confusing or putting pressure on Melbourne Ice.
And they're forcing the Ice to play the chip and run game.
Yep.
So Armstrong. And then a nice little pass out to Humphreys. Dahlberg gets a shot away. Ooh. Shot that was blocked.
Oh, there it is. Kings. Oh, where's that puck?
He should have gloved it, King, in the end.
He likes throwing his stick away.
So McMillan, and that's going to be well offside in the end.
Oh, hello.
And McMillan, it looks like Dahlberg having a few words and a bit of a push in the shove. And so now all of a sudden it's imports galore getting involved in that.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure either side would want.
No. But Humphreys came in just to say hello as well. So a little bit of frustration maybe on Melbourne Ice's part. Good bit of niggle from Adelaide Adrenaline.
And talking about Mitch Humphreys, it's going to be a big year for him. He missed a lot of last year out injured.
Yep.
Came back for the finals. Not sure that was a wise decision in the end. As actually, Mitch Humphreys is going to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. But
he was third man in on that in that respect. But yeah, you're right about Mitch Humphreys. Come back from a heavy concussion. And got to watch that.
So the Adrenaline will be on the power play. Already leading 2-1.
You know what?
Looking to make it 3-1.
Well, I think I've got to share part of this blame. I thought Melbourne Ice would come out and dominate, and completely wrong. This is great to see from Adrenaline.
And Cam Critchlow, the scorer of the 2 Adrenaline goals, will take the face-off, but it's the Ice who win it again. So Wong having to play off the boards. Chase down his own puck, send that one in the corner. Babineau rides him into the boards. Now McMillan.
Melbourne Ice playing a 1-4 on the PK.
To Babineau.
1-3, I should say.
Now to McMillan, will drive towards net. Puck spills free, battle in the corner. So Rezic out to Babineau, back to Rezic.
Well, they get traffic in front of the net.
Babineau will get a shot away. Davis, big rebound offered. But in the end, Corsons couldn't get a shot away. If anything, it went the other way. So Rezic now for the Adrenaline. Davis with another save, another big juicy rebound. But the Adelaide Adrenaline power play, this is chalk and cheese from what we saw in yesterday's game.
Absolutely.
There's a structure to it.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And even then with Rezic, the shot on net was purely for no other reason than the hit, because it was an impossible angle to score from. Let's hit the pads, let it rebound out. Let's see what we can do from behind the net. They're thinking, always thinking on their power play is good.
And the Adrenaline win the face-off. Huxley. Now we'll get it to Marcel McGuinness. To Oddie. Back towards McGuinness and Huxley.
Yeah, that's
and
got
it's been turned over. Here's a chance now for the Eyes. Christopher Backman shoots, and it was just a little high.
Ooh,
but look at the speed there of Christopher Backman.
He had him beat. Just couldn't bury the biscuit.
But Nicholas Dahlberg just clear it away into the corner. Force King out of his crease. Flipped up high. Chance now for Oddie for the Adrenaline. The Ice do get there first. Huxley will go out wide. Out towards Zach Boyle. Now Graham. We're just looking to kill off the remainder of the penalty kill.
5 seconds left on the penalty.
Looking for Delsar. Now McNeil for Adelaiders. Humphries comes out of the penalty box. Back to 5-on-5. Otterson now for the Ice. Goes for the shot.
Good save.
He makes the save. Otterson will get the puck back. Go out wide. Webster in the corner. Adelaide have control of the puck and they should be able to clear. Haven't been able to, though. Gibbs Shadeen.
Oh, nice move.
Very nice move. Here's a shot and a scrambling save there by King and the shot by Delsar.
It was a scrambling save by King, but notwithstanding that, he read the play. He read the play beautifully. This would be good to see again.
You see this earlier breakaway opportunity for the Ice, and this man, Christopher Backman, he won't miss too many of those.
No.
So 4:04 remaining in the first period. And the Ice win the face-off. Dahlberg gets a shot away. Adelaide should be able to clear. Pass misses its target, and that's going to be icing against the Adrenaline.
Yeah, well left, Dones. Well left. So the play on this, Melbourne Ice win the draw, back to the D, back to Carpenter, Carpenter to Dahlberg, and heavy shot on net. Everyone push, drive to the net. Except we just wait for the linesmen to concur.
Organise themselves, yeah.
Oh, dear, really?
Really? They're calling it as a good score?
I tell you why, because they're saying it went inside the crease, the goalie crease.
I thought it was just outside the crease, to be honest.
Wow, that's the only call I can imagine. And Franzen, the coach, is querying that.
I don't think Charles Franz agrees with that call at all.
No,
he's looking at him.
I agree with Franzen.
So face-off won by the Ice. Now Humphries. Humphries forced out wide. We'll wait for support. Sends that one in the corner, but it's going to be all Adelaide. Humphries will have to do his own work, and he's done well. Ice in control of the puck. But Javert strips Humphries of the puck. Still Melbourne Ice have it now through Armstrong. Had his shirt held. Brought down. No penalty call, though. And again, a rather theatric Peter King timing on that one.
He doesn't care how he saves it, as long as he saves it.
This is the most theatrical goalkeeping I've seen probably since, remember the Trans-Tasman Champions League?
Yeah,
Zach Knopfling for the Botany Swarm.
Yeah.
He was all over the place.
He wasn't bad, was he?
He was a good goaltender, though.
Bit of ballet.
You would have been coaching that, wouldn't you, Joe? So, Backman goes a shot that was wide. Hughes gets the puck now for the Ice. Thought about going to Backman, decides against it.
Good play, bad luck.
Adelaide win the puck and able to clear, but only as far as Baronzelli go out towards Webster.
Good pass.
Backleg, stripped to the puck. So Critchlow.
Yeah, he's reading the game well, Critchlow. He's having a great game.
Sends that one in the corner. Buckman up against Corsons. And in there, that should be a penalty against Adelaide. Looks like it's going to be called for a slash, but it could have been a hold as well.
Well, let's see what the call is.
The Melbourne Ice will go on the power play. But you see here on replay, it's
a hold.
It's a hold, yep. It was holding the stick.
He certainly was.
A little bit sneaky there.
He had a bit of purchase on it. All right. Now, Melbourne Ice have been practicing this power play for weeks.
And the face-off has been won by the Adrenaline on the penalty kill. Babineau will clear.
Right. They'll curl. Here they come.
So Baranzelli leaves it out there for Otterson. Back to Baranzelli, to Gibbs Shadeen. Gibbs Shadeen gets the puck in front of Boyle. Plays it along the boards. Otterson. Now Powell, back towards Otterson. Back towards Powell.
Adrenaline are very aggressive on the box, their PK. What do we
Well, they need
here?
to be. That's what they weren't doing yesterday, protecting Peter King. But it looks like we've got another penalty call.
In my enthusiasm, I missed that.
And it's going to be against Adelaide, is it? Yeah, it looks like Remy McGuinness is going to the penalty box, which means it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play for 122.
Whoa. Did you see it?
And not what
The
the
penalty.
Adrenaline want at this stage.
It's a conversation being had by Babineau and King.
So face-off won by the Ice. They're on a 5-on-3 power play.
They've got plenty of time to execute.
So Armstrong, shot, and King makes a good save.
Yeah. So when it's 3-on-5, you look to your diamond. One back, two up. If nothing else, you have a three-man wall. It's called survival.
So face-off attacking zone now for the Ice, and they win the face-off. Gibbs Shadeen to Armstrong.
2 minutes for interference.
Good work there by Babineau for the Adrenaline. Ice still in control of the puck. Otterson goes back towards Gibbs Shadeen to Baranzelli. Now Gibbs Shadeen out wide towards Armstrong.
There it is.
And they
great
forced King to
save
scrambling.
by King.
And you're right, great save.
Again,
Great work.
Well, he loves diving on that puck. I tell you, he's working well.
And Daryl Hamilton takes a tumble most of
He's
the
a
line
crowd
of the crowd.
favourite, and he's got his own cheer squad. If we get to see that again, good, I think we are. Watch this. Set up well. Let's look for the back door. There it is. Bang. Powell just had to lift that puck. Notwithstanding that, King read it.
He's been big this weekend for the Adrenaline as Peter King.
Yep.
Now Webster for the Ice. Dahlberg out wide. What
There it is.
shooting and scoring is Christopher Buckman. It's 2-all.
Well, they should have scored. That's not King. Pretty hard. 5-on-3.
And well spotted by Melbourne Ice. They just waited for Adrenaline to present a big opening, and they did. The defence.
Again, the back door, bang, wide open.
Unfortunately, I think McNeil might have been the one who was just out of position.
Yeah.
So it's 2-all, and the Ice still on the power play. It's now going to be 5-on-4 for another minute 15. So a chance for the Ice to potentially stretch that lead or get themselves into the lead. With 1:29 remaining in the opening period. Dahlberg out towards Hughes. Sorry, that's Backman. Backman puts on the afterburners. Looking there for Backleague.
Second goal scored on a power
Eyes keep it in there in the zone. Babineau will clear though.
Second of the season by number 20, Christopher Backman.
So Dahlberg out wide. Back out towards Backman.
Good
Strip the
read.
puck. Beautiful work there by Casey Babineau.
Great read by Babineau.
Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 28 seconds.
Just as Backman looked like he's about to put on the afterburners.
At 13:28.
Dahlberg out wide towards Webster. Webster, little drop past centre ice. Not a great idea in the end. Critchlow,
Oh.
he's taken down.
That was
And
interference.
he's still down, yeah. Surprised there hasn't been a follow-up penalty sitting tangling for a while afterwards.
There it is.
Now it's shot down by Graham.
Good
Great
save.
work, though, by King. It's Armstrong, the assistant captain this year for the Ice. Out towards Graham, there for Otterson. Armstrong just keeps it in. So Graham pinching in. Adrenaline kill the second penalty. Ice keep control of the puck. To Baranzelli. Weak pass in the end. Ice still keep control. One last chance to get a goal in this period. They'll get a shot on net. Out wide.
Ooh.
And the pass was probably just a second too late. But excellent period of hockey from both sides, and it's 2-2.
Without question. But I give the chocolates to Adelaide Adrenaline, especially coming back from last night's shellacking. All bodes well for a great second period, Michael.
Absolutely. So to wrap things up at the end of the first period, it is 2-2 between the Melbourne Ice and the Adelaide Adrenaline. Back shortly with the second period of play. And welcome back to O'Brien Group Arena for the second period of play in this match between the Melbourne Ice and the Adelaide Adrenaline. It's 2-2 between these two sides after a great opening period. The 2 goals for Adelaide coming from Cam Critchlow. Outstanding he was. He really led the way for the Adrenaline. And for Melbourne Ice, a late equaliser from Christopher Backman, which made it 2-2, and that was on the power play.
Yep.
Well, it's great setup, this one, for the second period. What can we expect to see in your eyes, Jaff?
50-50 game at the moment.
And from the opening face-off, it's won by the Ice.
I'll let it go.
And Critchlow gets control of the puck again. Backlig blocked the pass. Here's a chance now for the Adrenaline. Shot there by Corsons. Babineau on the wet ice just couldn't get a hold of that one. And the Ice are looking to clear. To Backman out towards Hughes. Hughes will drop pass looking for Backman. Couldn't find him. Now Backlig. He's looking there for Webster. Here's a chance here for the Adrenaline. McMillan left the puck behind it, just sort of stopping his tracks to retrieve it. Stretch pass, not a bad one. Just glided down the corner there by Backlig. McNeil now for the Adelaide Adrenaline. To Waddy, the veteran. Out towards Riley. Gets a shot away. It was just a little too high. Now Rezek. Just turn it over. Armstrong, rink wide pass. Looking there for Powell, who eventually will get control of the puck. Centre lane pass is a good one. The Humphreys, he should have gone for the shot, but went for the pass. No one was there, though. So Riley tied up there by Armstrong. The 2 number 16s. Adelaide bench calling for a penalty. Now Armstrong to Graham. Graham stretched past Humphreys. Here comes the Ice. Humphreys gets a shot away, and it's going to be a penalty call.
Yep. It'll be on Adelaide. Not quite sure. I think he's going to give him a hook.
It looks like it's just going to be the 2 minutes and not a penalty shot.
Either that or a slash he's going to call him for.
Because he did get a shot away. Penalty called there by Kenneth Danielson, the referee from Norway. So we've got 4 Swedish players and a Norwegian referee.
All we need are 2 guys from the Muppets. Maybe that's me and you.
I think that is. Except we're not as entertaining.
Give you penalties. We're about ready to go on this penalty shot. While we're doing that, let's just give me the stats at the moment. At the end of the first period.
There we go. We've got Andrew Murray willing to trade Christopher Pine from Canberra back to Adelaide in exchange for Sam Boyle. In fact, it is going to be a penalty shot. Initially, I didn't think it was going to be a penalty shot, but it's going to be the case.
Took away his scoring opportunity.
So Mitch Humphrey with a chance to give the Ice the lead. Up against King, comes in, and good work there by Peter King.
Very good work.
He moved beautifully, and in the end, outsmarted Mitch Humphrey.
Yep. See it coming again. He's gone wide, coming in. Thinks about the shot, goes to Deke. Read well by King. Read well.
Yeah, my initial reading of that penalty was it was just going to be the 2 minutes because I thought he got a shot away, but not the case. And Anthony Russell, I think, sums up pretty well. Ice have the skill and effort, but lacking a little bit of edge. Adelaide playing a very organised and structured hockey. And now there's a chance there for Otterson. Goes out wide. Chance for the Ice there. Wong couldn't get a shot away. So Gibbs Shadeen. Centre lane pass, it's come unstuck. Webster have to go back now for the Ice up against Marcel McGuinness. And then just finding himself offside.
Good pass.
Now Gibbs Shadeen gets a shot away. His shot, though, was too high. So Gibbs Shadeen tries to get out towards Otterson. We'll go back towards Gibbs Shadeen. The Gibbs Shadeen up against Huxley. Also there, Wong in support for the Ice. Babineau for the Adrenaline. So Best, Carpenter, should concede some territory and does towards Otterson. Lots of traffic and a shot there, and I think it might have hit the pipe.
Yep,
there, a shot by Armstrong, and we'll have a face-off.
Well, Melbourne Ice have had 17 shots. They've had possession of 68% of the play. And Adelaide Adrenaline have had 5 shots and for 2 goals. So who's making the most of their opportunities? Adrenaline. They are structured, Anthony, and they've come here with a purpose. Certainly a different team from last night, Michael.
Yeah, time for King in beast mode again. It certainly was that yesterday. Believe me when I say that the scores don't show that.
No.
And here's another chance now for the Adrenaline. As Corsons will leave the puck behind for McMillan. Back towards Corsons. Lovely little tip there by Critchlow, but Davis was on top of that one. Now Boyle. Critchlow protected the puck well. Nice little pass, nice setup. McNeil shot away. Scrambling there by Davis. And then I think he probably got a bit lucky if McMillan just had gone high.
Exactly.
Adelaide would be back in the lead.
Oh, it's just running through my head at the same time there. Davis dropped. Let's watch it again. There, he dropped early.
Oh. And in the end, I think it was a bit Athletics' use of the pads here that we saved the day.
Well, he realised he dropped early, so that's why the legs kicked up. PK for PM. Interesting.
So, face off, and now the Ice have it through Humphreys. He'll send that one into the corner and chase his own puck. And then loses an edge just at the wrong moment. Shot there by Webster, saved by King. So Webster. Boyle up against Humphreys. Humphreys has done well. Well, that's Power looking for Humphreys. Pass was too hot for him, though. Now Webster keeps it in for the Ice. Humphreys will get it now. Chance now for the Ice if they can get a shot away. Puck spills free, but it's going to be a penalty. And it's going to be a hooking penalty. Going against Morgan McNeil for Adelaide. And the Ice will be back on the power play.
Let's have a look at that.
Wasn't that? There would be the one just now. You probably see it at the crease here. I'm not really seeing too much of that one, to be honest.
No, it was touched.
So the Ice already have one power play goal tonight. We're looking for their second and take the lead. Webster winds up and shoots, but the shot in then was well wide. So Hughes. Out wide, Webster fires, and Backley had a swing at that one, trying to just deflect it down.
Adelaide penalty to number 15, Morgan McNeil.
So Joubert gets out of the corner for the Adrenaline, but the Ice are able to keep it in. So Backley to Webster. Now into the corner.
Good read.
Bagman, and the pass has been chopped off. Here's a chance now for Adelaide. McMillan leading the race, but Davis will get there first for the Ice. Played out towards Backman. Now Backley, clever
well
for
set
Backman.
up.
Good setup, but the shot in the end was well. Well, I may have caught Critchlow's stick.
He's thrown it away, actually.
So King without his stick. And the Ice with the man advantage and control of the puck. And it's going to be cleared away now. And Hughes will go back and retrieve the puck for the Melbourne Ice. King will get his stick back.
Oh, let's see how they break in.
So Hughes will take the blue line.
He'll take it to the corner.
Now by the net will pass out wide towards Gibbs Jardine. Back towards Joey Hughes. And a deflected shot was just a little wide.
Clever. Very clever.
But Adelaide looking very organised on the penalty kill at the moment.
Adelaide
both sides look to make a line change.
Both teams.
Soderson out towards Armstrong. Got a bit of time and space to play with. Gets a shot away. Lovely save by King. And we get another penalty.
Woohoo! Slash. Well,
and this time I won't assume it's 2 minutes. I'll wait until I see someone in the box and have a face off.
Yeah, nah.
So Zach Boyer will be the player to go in the penalty box.
Yeah, that was a slash.
So it'll be 5-on-3.
Well, Melbourne
again,
Ice.
Melbourne Ice for 12 seconds.
They've been given the opportunity.
So face off won by the Ice. And the Adelaide are able to clear.
Oh, good play.
Critchlow will just concede some territory but keep control of the puck. As McNeil comes out of the penalty box. And we'll get to the puck first, but, well, that can't be an icing call unless it's offside.
No, he was offside.
think just got a little excited there.
Does Pete King not want his stick anymore? Yeah.
Well, he's been playing pretty well full stop. He's going to prove to everyone they don't need it.
Yeah, well, you know what? But
I am the king. I don't need a stick.
Monty's right. He does tend to let it go.
So face-off won by the Eyes. Gibbs Shadeen goes out wide to Baranzelli. Take the blue line. We'll just drop past out towards Powell. The Critchlow will now get there for Adelaide. Protecting the puck well. Up against Otterson.
Oh, it's a good PK here by Adelaide.
Looking for McMillan. Misses him. Davis. We'll leave it there for support.
Let's see how they break in.
And, well, diving effort there by Gibbs Shadeen. Nearly copped a stick in the face for good measure.
Well, I love the wall that Adelaide Adrenaline pick. They got one. They're playing a 1-3.
So Webster.
See, and it worked beautifully. It made Melbourne Ice go offside. So when I'm saying they got a 1-3 on their PK, they got one hard forechecker and 3 back along a wall. So they're creating a wall along the blue line. They start on the red line there and they skate back in formation. Very hard to penetrate.
Absolutely.
Especially when you've got one hard forechecker. And what did it do then? It caused Melbourne Ice to go offside. Good play, Adelaide Adrenaline.
So neutral zone face-off is won by the Eyes. Webster goes out wide towards Backlick looking for Hughes. Couldn't find him. So Dahlberg will get it at the point. Out wide towards Webster. 5 blocked. And so Davis now leaves it for Nicholas Dahlberg. Now struggling on the power play at the moment. Buckman will take the blue line. Gets a shot away. King read the angles.
And again, they've done it again. They're beautifully. And what the beauty of this is Melbourne Ice haven't woken up to it. It's not hard to read. They've got to change their structure breaking in. You know, there's an old adage, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Well, Adelaide Adrenaline have been challenged, and they have changed. Good on them.
They've certainly stepped up to the plate tonight.
Yep.
And Adelaide clear again from the face-off. Davis will leave that for Dahlberg. Now Buckman.
This looks better.
Buckman get a shot away. Off the pads there of King. Who stood up there by Babineau. Now Webster gets a shot away.
Ooh.
Now Backlig. Gets another shot away. There was Webster pinching in. Ice keep control of the puck. Buckman to Backlig. Now towards Hughes. And King gloves that one.
Great defensive play by Adrenaline. They're weathering the storm. Melbourne Ice are trying to throw it at them.
But what I'm liking about the penalty kill for Adelaide is they're protecting King, so King can now. They're forcing Melbourne Ice to go wide. King can then get himself set up for that angle.
Well, the beauty of it is that Adelaide Adrenaline have taken the middle lane away. So, you know, you can go wide all you like down the 2 lanes on the wings, but they're not. Adelaide Adrenaline aren't giving them the centre lane at all. Okay, Adelaide Adrenaline being warned. Quick change on the bench. Or a late change on the bench, I should say, won't be tolerated.
And from the face-off, the Ice win it. Shot there by Graham. A shot there by Otterson as well. King had them both covered.
2-on-1.
So McMillan goes out wide. Rezic in the pass was just on the wrong side of him.
Yep.
So McMillan sent in the corner now by Rezic. Davis will leave that for support. Clearing pass. The outlet pass, a good one towards Gibbs Shadeen.
Offside.
And Gibbs Shadeen did well to make sure he didn't cross the line. Osborne got a little bit overexcited and crossed the line too early. Dumped in. Gibbs Shadeen first to the puck. Pass towards Chris Wong. Nice shot and a great save there by King.
Yeah, again.
That's a nice setup from the Melbourne Ice.
Yeah, it was. Let's have a look at it. Oh, yep.
In fact, no, he was offside in the end.
Oh, yeah, Chris Wong was.
That was a missed call.
No. He brought it back out, saved it. And then they went back in.
Humphries bringing the intensity. That he is. He's been good so far, Mitch Humphries, apart from the fact he didn't nail that penalty shot.
No, he's playing a good forechecking role. That's why.
So now Carpenter will get first the puck for the ice. So Webster goes out wide to Mitch Humphries. Now Marcel McGuinness loses an edge. So Webster, well, it's a poor pass in the end. Best will keep it in for the Adrenaline, but he's turned it straight back over again. Now Armstrong, forced out wide. We'll have to wait for support. Finds power, couldn't get a clean shot away. It was a great pass. In the end, the shot execution was poor. Marcel McGuinness leading the race to the puck now for the Adrenaline in the corner. Met heavily there by Carpenter. So Carpenter. Critchlow couldn't keep it in. McNeil for the Adrenaline. To Cam Critchlow. To McNeil. Corsons and Carpenter along the boards. Webster there in support. Gee, Darren Corson's done great work there for the Adrenaline, tying it up until support arrived, and they've got control of the puck. Cam Critchlow. Now Backlig for the ice. Goes out wide, looking for Buckman. Buckman drives towards the net. In fact, we play it behind. We'll cycle it through. Out towards Baronzelli. We'll send that one into the corner. Backlig tied up. Boyle now for the Adrenaline. Happy to go from one corner to the other. Baronzelli will be first there for the ice. Waiting for support. There in Hughes to Backlig. Backlig to Hughes. Gets a shot away. Rebound off in the save by King. Now Backlig looking for Hughes. Wasn't a clean pass, and Adelaide able to clear. So McMillan rode Backlig in the boards on that occasion. Gibbs Shadeen at neutral ice. Drive towards the net. Lovely little pass, but no one was there. And Wong in the end got a shot away.
Yep.
Missed the first opportunity, but made sure he got something out of the second. Pass now towards Wong, and King makes the save.
Melbourne Knights are trying to put the Jets on, and they're skating harder, faster. But Adrenaline are able to take away their time and space.
But one thing I'm noticing so far in the second period, Melbourne Knights have managed to put the clams on Cam Critchlow. His impact in this game hasn't been anywhere near it was in the first period. So Graham from the face-off gets a shot away.
We got that tweet. We're on to you.
And well, in the end, deflected over a few bodies. Backhanded shot by Wong. Adrenaline looking to clear. Webster to Otterson at centre ice. Out wide, looking for Graham and or Wong. And it's Wong for the ice. In the end, a bit of a lack of communication to hit Otterson. And I still keep control of the puck, though. Now Armstrong. Between the hash marks, with only Adelaide there. McNeil clears. Here's a chance there for Riley, leading the race to the puck. Just glide in, and Webster seals it off him. A valuable lesson there for Riley. Don't just glide in like that. Shot there by Armstrong. Shot, though, was blocked by Babineau. Now Armstrong. Now Graham lost the puck before he get a shot away. The idea was right, just didn't quite come off for the ice.
This is played at a good pace.
So Babineau flips it up high. Best will get there first for the Adrenaline, gets a shot away, hit the side of the net. So Armstrong flips it up high, allows Humphries to skate onto it. He does. Try to drop past it. Now it's Dahlberg to Selene. Deflection there. I think Humphries might have got a bit onto that. So Hughes, and in the end, Babineau nearly knocks it into the net, but King was alert to that one. But this game is just a real arm wrestle at the moment.
It's exactly right. It's a good phrase, and it's a compliment to Adrenaline too, by the way. When Melbourne Ice can't break in formation, and what they're doing is they're getting into the neutral zone and they're just flipping it up to dump it into a soft dump into a corner to skate on. In other words, they can't break in formation, so they're trying to put pressure on the Adelaide defence.
So face off. Puck in dispute at the moment, but Adelaide will eventually win it out. Neal out towards McMillan. Able to send that one down towards the corner, where Webster will get there first for the ice. Hughes flips it up high. Backlig onside. Now pass out towards Backman. Nice pass.
Oh!
And he hasn't scored.
There
he does
he is
now.
Oh!
Backlig picks up the crumbs.
If not the first time, try again.
So Melbourne Ice take the lead.
Good setup. Caught in the feet. There it goes.
And in fact, it's Joey Hughes who tips it
popped it in.
A man who likes picking up the crumbs.
Yep. Good work rate.
And that's what it was. It was just hard work.
Yep.
So the Ice get their first lead of the game.
Yeah, they crashed the net then.
3-2 from the face-off, won by the Adrenaline, Joseph Rezek.
Oh,
pass out wide. Nice setup, but no one there at the top of the crease. Shot there by Ben Jabir, turned over. Gibbs Shadeen goes out wide. Chris Wong loses edge at exactly the wrong moment.
57, Jason Backleg.
Oh, there you go. It's been paid to Backlig, but I would say on video review you'd have to change that one.
Yep.
So Rezek.
And number 28, Christopher Backman. Time of the goal.
Now battle in the corner, but we're going to have a whistle.
Backleg is first from Hughes and Buckman at 13.
Let's go see if there's a penalty coming out of this one.
Not sure.
Ice with more shots than a Friday night in a bar and a pizza.
It's working the dirty areas that does the job.
And it's going to be a penalty against the Ice. It's going to be against Nicholas Dahlberg by the looks of it.
I think I'd like to have a beer with Anthony and just hear a bit of his story.
In a pizza?
Yeah.
So Adelaide Adrenaline will be on the power play, and they'll be looking to level the scores up with 1:16 remaining in the
Let's see
second
where
period.
it's at. Oh, he's right onto the slashes.
And you have to say, based on that, fair call.
Yep.
So face off, and the Ice have it.
Penalty to number 27, Nicholas Dahlberg.
Adrenaline keep it down through Babineau, goes out wide towards Rezek. Have to wait for it to bounce off the boards. McMillan looking there for Critchlow.
1 minute remaining in the second period. 1 minute.
Now Rezek gets a shot away, and a nice glove save there by Davis.
Yep. Adrenaline have got the time here to set it up. They've got 57 seconds. Here's the deal. They win the draw. Back to Rezek. Rezek across to Babineau and let the shot go. They drive to the net. That's the play I'll be using.
So face off. Now Rezek has it. He'll go to Babineau, taking your advice, Jaff. Goes out wide, shot there by McMillan. Yeah, just a little wide, I think. So McMillan to Rezek. Back towards Babineau.
Got plenty of time.
Critchlow. Comes off the glass. Now Rezek. McMillan in the corner. Gets it out towards Joseph Rezek. Out towards Babineau. Gets a shot away. Now Otterson for the Ice. Managed to keep control now. It's a battle in the half wall.
Oh, good effort.
And Adelaide win control of the park. So Critchlow will go back to the point.
Great power play, this.
Rezek delays the shot. It's forced out to a tight angle. Casey Babineau keeps it in for the Adrenaline, gets a shot away, looking for deflection. That's the end of the second period. We only saw one goal and it came late. Melbourne Ice lead 3-2.
Yeah, I think I'll take, to borrow your phrase, mate, it's an arm wrestle. Melbourne Ice in front 3-2, but it's an arm wrestle. Melbourne Ice have had more possession time, but Adelaide Adrenaline are right in this.
Yeah, just playing intelligent hockey, the Adrenaline. But to wrap things up at the end of two periods, it is the Melbourne Ice home side that lead the Adelaide Adrenaline 3-2. We'll be back shortly with the third period of play. Welcome back to O'Brien Group Arena for the third period of play in this match between the Melbourne Knights and the Adelaide Adrenaline's. The Ice who lead 3-2. Jason Backlig was credited with the goal that gave Melbourne Ice the lead in the second period. We'll see it here on replay. And the chance there missed by Backman. But if you have a good look at Joey Hughes, it was his stick that tapped it in. Backlig gets credited with the goal. But in the end, Joey probably should be. But do you reckon Joey's happy just to give that one to his old mate, Jason Backlig?
Well, I don't know. They're a bit precious when it comes to point scores.
I think
that might be addressed at the end of the game, or it might have been addressed in the end of the second.
Well, even then, whoever it was, they beat Peter King, who has really been good for Adelaide.
Yeah.
He's had a great weekend. He was good last year, but I reckon, based on what I've seen this year, he's really stepping up.
Yeah,
as one of the really top Australian goaltenders.
And guess what? He's been well supported today.
And it's made a massive difference. Opening face-off, won by the Adrenaline. Babineau go out towards Rezic. Fanned on the pass on that occasion. The ice being a bit wet at the moment. So Darren Corson's happy to play that along the boards. Oddison looking to clear now for the Ice, unable to. So Corson's in the corner, loses the puck. Graham, outlet pass wasn't a great one. Ice still fighting for the puck. And they're able to clear. Adelaide being on the power play to start this period. So Babineau, he's done well. Goes out wide, back to 5-on-5 hockey. Rezic gets a shot away, puck spills free, but no one there for Adelaide.
They tipped it in.
They've managed to get it in, and it's all square, 3-all.
Game on.
So Darren Corstens looks like he's going to be credited with the goal, which would be his second for the weekend.
Well, watch how it's coming across. A lot of action in front of the net, bodies everywhere. Dane Davies is surrounded and drowned by Melbourne Ice players.
And in the end, it was Baronzelli's attempt to clear it right in the nice spot too, right in the sweet spot for a shot on goal, and it's 3-all.
Well, the intensity by Adelaide Adrenaline.
And William Hodge-Price says this game might come down to special teams. Discipline will be paramount, and I have to agree.
100%. Good call, William.
And of course, that coming just as penalty expired, that goal. And now the Ice through Backman. Couldn't get possession of the puck. Baronzelli will send that one in the corner. And Huxley will get there first for Adelaide.
Adelaide's third goal.
So sent into the corner.
Scored by number 11, Cameron Critchlow.
Battle along the half wall.
19, Joseph Rezic.
Bodies flying everywhere at the moment. Adelaide have control of the puck, though, through Greg Oddie.
Critchlow hits third for Rezic at 15.
Now it's the Ice. So Boyle, well, in fact, is beaten by Backlig in the end. And the veteran's done well for the Ice. Now Critchlow for the Adrenaline. Scored their first 2 goals. Leaves it for Corson, the other goal scorer. Critchlow will get there first for Adelaide. Tied up by Graham. Carpenter, he's tied up by Corstens. Hughes there in support, though, for the Ice. Protects the puck. Clears the zone. Then goes back out towards Carpenter. Wide pass. And in the end, Powell was just offside in the end.
You know, Melbourne Knights have had 70% possession so far in this game. Adrenaline have just made the most of their opportunities. Quite right, Aussie Duck. You know how Adrenaline are playing this game too? They started in the second half of the second period and they're continuing on.
Anytime I stump the puck on the PK, I'm never sure if Pettigan would dive in it like a grenade or try shooting.
He'll dive on it.
I think he should go for a shot, to be honest.
What I was just trying to get out there before, mate, is that Adrenaline are playing a 1-4 game. Hard forechecker, 4 men back, protecting their goalie.
Once again, they're protecting the goalie. Armstrong got a shot away, but it was just too high.
Yeah, but it's working.
Now, shot by Armstrong. King makes the save, ups up a rebound. And a shot there by Armstrong, and the save by King.
It's a good structure from... and what I like about the Adrenaline coaching is that he's changing things a lot. Assistant coaches are coming up with the ideas, and the head coach is making the decision. Just how it should be.
So from the face-off, Ice win it. Dalberg will send that one in the corner first. For the puck is Otterson. Stolen away by Critchlow. Got a hat-trick for this game. Dalberg out wide. Baranzelli. To Gibbs-Shadeen. Babineau looking to clear Gibbs-Shadeen. Just couldn't keep it in. Now Huxley, the pass misses him. Have to retrieve and get the puck. Now Corstens. To Gibbs-Shadeen. Back out towards Dalberg.
Oh, good read.
Pass has been cut off now by McMillan. And here come the Adrenaline. Critchlow winds up, shoots, shot in the end was wide. They've got the heel of the blade on that occasion. To Baranzelli. Outlet pass only as far as Huxley.
Both teams changing on the fly, fresh legs.
Now Best. In the corner, stripped of the puck there by Buckman. Losing an edge there was McNeil. Opens the door now for Backlig. Backlig, backhanded pass. No one there was the support. Ice able to keep it. In fact, now it's gone out. To Carpenter. Out towards Backlig. Rink wide pass, but it's just been called offside.
Yeah, got a query from before, you know, with that penalty shot from Mitch Humphries. This is one for all the viewers. Who takes the penalty shot? The guy that was infringed or any player that was on that ice for the team?
I thought it was a guy that was infringed.
No. AIHL rules. No. Not unless it's changed. Coach can make the call for a player that was on the ice.
Still, Mitch Humphries wasn't a bad option to take.
I think Charles Franz may have had a couple more.
Oh, then the Corstens was dragged down, but there's going to be no penalty. Oh. So Hughes just couldn't get there in time.
Just
that will be icing.
Think this is going to go down to the wire, Michael?
I think it will. And I think we're going to see a few more icing calls as both sides will look to stretch the opposition defence. Well, in the end, you have to say on the replay there, Corstens just blew a tyre. So face-off, and the Ice have it. Webster looking clear, and he does. Backlig. Now Huxley. To Critchlow, being stripped of the puck. Backlig out towards Backman. Backman. Good. And covered there by diving Peter King.
I keep thinking that a grenade going off there.
Well, if the AIHL ever becomes like an anime or something, I'm sure Peter King will be a character, the comedy relief with his diving.
I agree.
That's great to watch.
Yep. It's getting the job done.
Absolutely.
Crowd's been quiet. They're trying to find some voice now to rev up Melbourne Ice.
Yeah, the Roe Goons have been suspiciously quiet today.
Yeah, they're appreciating. They know their hockey. They're appreciating a tight game.
So, face-off, won by the Eyes. Nice save there by King off the chest. Dalberg back into the corner. Now Powell just couldn't get a clean touch of the puck. But good defensive work by the Adrenaline. Now Graham pinching in. So Powell. Babineau just throws him into the boards. No penalty though. I think everyone was looking to see if there was going to be a call. Now Oddie for the Adrenaline. He's forced out wide.
Good back checking by Melbourne Ice.
There's chance now for Armstrong for the Ice. He'll wind up, shoot. And in the end, King just got enough of that one. Oh, that went through his pads.
Yes.
Getting back in the position, he might have nearly knocked that one back in. Which would have been very cruel. So now the Ice. Nicholas Dalberg.
Oh, great work by Adrenaline.
Playing the patient game. Then goes for the wraparound. King had it covered though. Now Gibbs-Shadeen looking in there for Wong. Save. Wong again. No, through the 5 line, he scores!
He'll be very happy about that. Yep, they're going to him too. They're making him feel as important as he should feel right now.
Well, that's the play Melbourne Ice have been working on. That particular line have been working on pretty much all weekend, and it just hasn't come off, but this occasion it did.
Wow, it snuck right through that 5-hole. Interesting, Peter King went straight to his pad too and redid the buckle, so it may have come loose.
Is this not a case of the tradesman trying to blame me?
Blame the tools.
Naughty pad, don't do it again.
Some good grunt work there by Chris Wong.
And that's what it was, just hard work. Has got Critchlow and Hughes having a bit of a toe-to-toe in the middle of the ice. The referee pretty much saying you're both as bad as each other. Carry on. So now, puck is being cleared. Graham will go back to the ice, goes out wide. Go towards Buckman looking for Backley, missed him. Corson's now for the Adrenaline. Looking for support, he'll find it. Critchlow, batted away there. And now along the half wall. Here's a chance now for the ice. Hughes, good pass out to Backman, who scores!
Oh,
it's now
great
5-3.
goal. Great pass, great finish. Woo, the floodgates might open.
And that's the advantage of having essentially 4 lines, four quality lines. You can keep rolling. It's you can grind the opposition down, and
correct.
Maybe that's what we're starting to see now.
Oh yes, great finish. That was textbook hockey. It was pretty, very pretty to watch.
Yeah, that one straight out of the playbook, I would say.
Good finish.
Yeah, Adrenaline well-structured defence, but needs some more offence, or they will have another dreadful home losing streak again. Well, I'll tell you what, they've got one in Critchlow.
Yes.
So now, starting to get a bit of noise from the Roy Goons, and the Ice have the puck. Armstrong looking for Powell. Carpenter, play was onside. McNeil in the corner looking for Steve Best. So Best, it's onside, shot away, batted away there by Davis, scrambling to cover the puck, and he does.
Well, Melbourne Ice have the momentum at the moment, and Adelaide Adrenaline are going to see what they've got. They're up for the challenge.
Mr. King is not a bull.
There you go. You comment on that one, Cloughy.
Well, you know, the Australian swimming isn't a great place at the moment. Maybe you could qualify for the Commonwealth Games.
There you go.
But no, King has been really good. As much as we have a few laughs, he's really stepped up to the plate this weekend for the Adrenaline. And Riley now did well, but unfortunately no one was there to take his pass. Now Wong goes out wide. He's starting to see the tempo raise now for the Melbourne Ice.
Correct.
They can smell a bit of blood. So Riley for the Adrenaline. Loses a puck. Gibbs Shadeen. So Gibbs Shadeen. Clear the zone. Cross the blue line. Another diving effort there by King. We'll love that one.
Ooh, there's a little... got one for his corner. Gibbs Shadeen there. Didn't like it either.
Oh, he'll be fine.
First prize is a merchandise pack and a T-shirt. Second prize is a merchandise pack.
So 12:07 remaining in the third period.
The winning ticket is red and B for Bravo 86.
Well, Adrenaline looked pretty calm on the bench there.
I was about to say, you like a calm bench.
Oh, I do. It means they're into the game. You know, they're focused. They're looking at their teammates, looking to see how they would play it.
Yeah, you're the old, everyone should be sitting down, whether you...
Absolutely.
So face-off, attacking zone now for the Ice. Hughes wins the face-off. Buckman with the shot. King makes the save. Battle in the corner. So Backley has the puck, goes out towards Graham, winds up, shoots. Backley will get the puck back again. Out towards Hughes at the top of the crease. No one was there, and here's a chance now for the Adrenaline. So Critchlow. He's ridden in the boards.
Oh, good
now
pass.
Hughes out towards Buckman. Buckman drives towards the net, gets a shot away.
Oh, great read by King.
He did it. In the end, it was who blinked first, and I'd say none of them blinked in the end. It was...
I don't know about this penalty. That was a great read by King.
Well, Huxley is having a few words to the ref, but yeah, let's just see this on replay. Great move by Buckman, but in the end, King covered it beautifully.
Yeah, he's going to give him a hook on that. Am I reading that right?
Penalty shot is being awarded.
It's a penalty shot.
Another penalty shot.
28, Christopher Backman.
Oh, I didn't think why there was one there. Well, Melbourne Ice having their second penalty shot of the game. They weren't successful in their first one, and I reckon they're pretty unlucky. Adrenaline have to be facing another one.
Oh, yeah, I think he still got his shot away.
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting call by the ref.
Yeah, absolutely. But if Buckman gets this, you'd have to say Melbourne Ice are very much in the driver's seat.
I think he'll bury the biscuit.
So Buckman comes in and scores. Melbourne Ice take a 6-3 lead. And I would say Sam Montero of the Adelaide bench will be absolutely blowing smoke at the moment.
Yeah, that's quite right. The bench isn't happy. The Adelaide coach isn't happy.
And I think they have just cause.
Well, you ask yourself, was the penalty shot there? Was the player impeded from having an effective shot on net?
I don't think he was.
And quite rightly, Adrenaline are querying it. I mean, it's over, it's done.
But I wouldn't mind seeing that penalty again, to be honest. We will actually get a chance now to see what the penalty was on replay here.
Okay, he's coming in, he's on his backhand.
Yep, nothing there to be too concerned about.
He's got a hook, he still gets his shot away, and he gets a second shot.
But I thought the same one...
He wasn't impeded.
That said, I thought the Mitch Humphries one, I thought Humphries got a shot away as well. That's why I was surprised it was a penalty shot. But
yeah, no, it's not. My book was not a penalty shot at all.
When it comes to refereeing, consistency, and that's what it is. You've just got to adjust to it as players.
Consistently wrong. Okay.
So now a battle in the corner of the Ice leading 6-3, and a pass there eventually back. Sorry, that would be Dahlberg, not Backley. That will get the puck. Now Armstrong.
Melbourne Ice have got their tail up.
So Armstrong gets a shot away, and that one was well high in the end.
Melbourne 6 goal.
So battle along the half wall.
Scored on a penalty shot by number 20, Christopher Backman.
And now Best. Sorry, that's Marcel McGuinness looking to clear for the Adrenaline. Adelaide will make a line change. So Buckman has a hat-trick in this game, along with Critchlow. So a couple of hat-tricks in this one to the imports. And now it's going to be Otterson who leads the race to the puck in front of McNeil. Gets it out towards Carbon, who'll get a shot away.
Good boy.
And a save made. So Ice have scored 6. They scored 5 yesterday. It's not going to make Peter King's save percentage look
no,
good,
but you know, it doesn't reflect the game that Peter King's had.
He's still been their best player over the weekend by a long way.
Yep.
And there was a bit of a slash there as well. I'm sure Adelaide fans would be screaming them back home in South Australia. So now battle along the half wall. Riley for the Adrenaline, unable to clear. Otterson's out towards Gibshadeen. And King makes a save on that one.
Oh, no, he's going to call him on it. Oh, no, he's turning it into a circus. It's a little love tap.
Well, let's just see this one on replay. And
yeah, it's there, but, you know, really?
Yeah, no. If anything, you could probably say 2 minutes for a bit of an embellishment, to be honest. But McNeil going to the penalty box, and the Ice will be on the power play, and it's starting to unravel for the Adrenaline.
Yeah, well, that's the key here. Can they be composed and not fall into the trap and play silly hockey?
Absolutely. For their own confidence, something else they need to kill this penalty. Melbourne Ice bring out their 4th line.
Wow.
Rob Clark.
That's telling you that Coach Franzen's
pretty comfortable where things are at.
Correct.
And Clark has it now for the Ice in the corner. Shot there by Delsar. So Webster to Delsar, back towards Webster. So Babineau now for the Adrenaline. Outlet pass unable to clear the puck. Babineau will get another chance. We'll ring that along the boards. And in fact, that puck has ended up in the commentary box and nearly took Jaff's head off.
Could stay there.
Yeah, Jaff's got a souvenir.
Yeah.
Should we wear helmets in here in future?
No, I'd protect you, Cloughy. I'd take the hit for you, mate.
Thank you. I would as well for you, Jaff.
Oh, thank you. Now it's getting too sucky.
Can you feel the love tonight? Yeah. So, face off, and it's Adelaide who have it now through Huxley. Outlet pass wasn't a bad one there for Critchlow. Now it's going to be a foot race. Babineau leading the race for the Adrenaline. Outlet pass only as far as Webster. Now Dahlberg. Dahlberg out towards Clark. Clark will send that one into the corner. Battle along the boards, Delsar. Up against Babineau. Dahlberg out wide towards Webster, gets a shot away. McKenzie tried a little backhanded pass, but no one was there. Nelson McKenzie will get it back. Pass has been cut off, though, by Huxley. Critchlow. So Critchlow's done well for the Adrenaline, killing some time on the penalty. We're now 30 seconds remaining on the power play for the Ice. So Armstrong driving towards it, gets a shot away. Now Powell. To Armstrong. Back in the corner, Adelaide able to clear again. They're not too bad so far on the PK. But unfortunately, with that penalty shot goal to Backman, you just feel a bit of the stingers come out of this contest.
Yeah, you're right.
Probably highlighted by the fact that they started the power play, the Melbourne Ice, with their fourth line, including some players who hadn't seen any ice time tonight.
Yeah, it was interesting, wasn't it?
So Powell to the top of the crease, and Baranzelli scores a 7.
Now you know it's junk time now. He just batted that, but he had his stick right where it should be, where the puck was.
Powell just flipped that one up, and Baranzelli said, "Thank you very much."
Have a look at this, folks.
In fact, it came off the defenders. I think it came off Zach Boyle's stick.
It did come off Zach Boyle's stick.
And that's just rotten luck.
Yeah, bad luck, Kingy. I mean, you don't deserve that.
And I think that look at the Adelaide bench says it all, to be honest. Because they've come out to play today. They came organised, and it's just in the third period. This is probably what we're going to see this year with the Melbourne Ice. But those full lines, they keep rolling.
They'll wear the other teams down.
And that's unfortunately for Adrenaline what appears to have happened today.
Oh, there's no question now.
So Critchlow.
His first of the season, scored by
here we go. Well, we're going to have a penalty. And it's going to go against Jason Backlig for a rare penalty for him.
Yeah, doesn't get him too often. Up for a hook. Backlig for a hook.
His first from Powell at 12-13.
Oh, was there just, but it was there.
So Adrenaline on the power play. See if they can get their fourth on the board. Bring a bit of spark back into the contest if they do.
You're the eternal optimist.
It said a bit of spark. I didn't say them back to win the game, but stranger things have happened. I don't know if you saw New York Rangers concede a 2-goal lead twice this morning our time. So Buckman goes out towards Hughes. Play's been broken up by Corson. Here comes McMillan for the Adrenaline. Gets a shot away, and Davis makes the save.
But it's going to be a 5-on-3. You're going to get Hughes going here for hooking. Or it will be a penalty
shot, considering it was... we've seen it twice today. So
yeah, well, there you go. No, Hughes is going for a hook. This referee is technically correct, but there it is, right there.
Yeah, that's a hook to the Jacks.
Go Noits.
Yeah. I think he deserves that 2 minutes.
Hang on, and he must have... Mr. Hughes must have said
it's
a
going to be a penalty shot.
Oh, you're right. It is. Oh, give me strength.
So I don't see it often in hockey that there's 3 penalty shots in a game.
No.
Although, as I mentioned earlier, they're all very similar calls. So Cole McMillan now up against Dane Davis for the penalty shot. And it's in.
Oh, and the one shot, it's there.
So McMillan gets the goal for Adelaide. They get their 4th. And the last 2 goals have come from penalty shots.
Well, you know, I'm not sure about all this.
Yeah, Davis scrambling, just couldn't get enough of it with his glove.
Exactly. But you're right, Cloughy, it's consistency. I mean, Hamilton, the linesman, was taking number 21 used to the penalty box, saying it was a hook. Thought that was the call from the ref, but the ref had another idea.
So from the face-off.
Good call, Chris. It's not a bad tweet.
Now Rezic. Played out towards Babineau in the corner.
Adelaide's 4th goal scored on a penalty shot by number 13.
So Critchlow leaves it behind.
Time of the goal, 12:55.
He'll get it back. And Adelaide have numbers.
McMillan for Adelaide at 12:55 of the 3rd.
So now Critchlow to the centre lane, and a nice play there for the Adrenaline. They get their 5th. And all of a sudden, Critchlow gets his 4th goal of the game. Adelaide are well and truly back in this game.
You started that. Look at this.
The pass there by Rezic. Lovely pass between the hash marks, and Critchlow buries it.
He buried the biscuit. He's having a game and a half, isn't he?
Well. 5-3. Adelaide with 2 quick goals, and they're very much back in this contest. There's been more penalty shots in this game than the last 3 AIHL finals weekends. I like that one. That's a good one there, James. But now at centre ice, we've got McNeil. Into the corner. Graham. Graham just happy to slow the pace down. But then he fans on his pass. Luckily he has support in the form of Mitch Humphries. At Dahlberg. Flips it up high into the corner. Huxley will get there first, but stripped the puck now by Armstrong. In turn, Huxley strips him of the puck. Humphries comes in support for the ice. Go out towards Todd Graham. Now Powell. Graham looking for Dahlberg. Now Dahlberg gets a shot away. In fact, in the end, it was well wide. Armstrong up against Huxley. Losing a stick there was Humphrey and losing an edge while he was at it. And it's going to be a penalty call, and I think it's going to be against Adelaide.
No, yes,
I think it'll be for the hold. Yeah, and that was there.
First prize red ticket B86.
Just saw a little hold just as Humphries tried to skate away.
Black stripe F3.
Well, there he was holding a stick, so.
Pretty hard to play the game. You haven't got a stick.
Absolutely. So Greg Oddie will be serving 2 minutes. So 3 players from the under-18 champion winning team from Serbia in the lineup today, and I believe, memory serves right, they would be Riley, and I know Marcel McGuinness was the other one. I'm just trying to think of the third off the top of my head.
Yeah, well, you got the
It'd
first
be an
two,
Adelaide
correct?
player. Not sure if Remy McGuinness was one of them.
Number 16, Riley, had a good tournament too. He's going to be one hell of a hockey player. You know, he's the guy that you were talking about earlier, and we were a fan of his yesterday. Great skater, great competitor, and learning all the time.
So now Webster with ice on the power play. So Hughes.
Penalty to number 10, Greg Oddie. 2 minutes for holding.
Now Buckman.
Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 34
Gets it out, looking there for Dahlberg, but the pass being chopped off now by Critchlow. Critchlow still fighting for the puck. He's done well, but eventually Dahlberg will win out. Pass to Hughes was just onside. We'll leave it now for Buckman in the corner.
Use of defence.
Buckman, back click, Hughes. None of them can get a shot away in the end. And Critchlow tied up in the corner by Webster. Now a chance for Dahlberg. Couldn't get a clean touch of the puck. To Buckman to Dahlberg. The two Swedish imports teaming up. Will wind up and shoot. And that's a nice save there by Peter King.
Was indeed. 4 minutes 31. There's time.
The Adrenaline have been the ultimate opportunities offence. They haven't had too many shots, but they're only 2 goals behind.
Yes. But they have made the most of their opportunities. There's no doubt about that. It's really been a very good game of hockey.
Absolutely. Now, Benjabert for the Adrenaline. Cleared in the end because Gibbs Shadeen misread the puck. He's a chance for Corson. Gets a shot away, and a nice save there by Dane Davis.
Oh, Dane stood tall there.
At a big moment too. Have you actually read Davis's first weekend in Melbourne Ice Colours?
A mixture. He didn't have much to do last night, so he goes into this game still pretty fresh, and he just got caught out a little bit in the beginning, but I think as long as the game goes on, the better he's getting.
And Donna, I can't think of a game that's had 3 penalty shots.
No, neither can I.
That would be one check the world records, I think, for that.
And I think the referee-in-chief might be just curiously having a word to the ref about his interpretation of penalty shots.
Now Otterson for the ice. Wanting up and shooting there, shot by Armstrong. Nice save by King. Cleared away now by the Adrenaline. So now Boyle. Send that one in the corner. So Baronzelli. Now Bachman.
Donna, even further to that with your penalty shot query, I can't remember when there was the last 3 penalty shots in a game. And I'm pretty old.
That's your Jaff. Now Bachman decides against the shot. Gets a shot away eventually, and again a scrambling King makes the save. And I've been loving seeing
That's a great shot.
these theatrics from Peter King this
weekend. That should be Peter King's screensaver.
What he needs is a cape. Not only would it look good, it would fit the Superman antics.
There it is. That's fine.
So face-off won by the Eyes at Dahlberg. There's Bachman along the half wall. Dahlberg will fire a shoot, and again, King managing to get a pad onto that one. So now Hughes for the Ice. Lovely setup there for Backlig. And now Adelaide able to clear. McMillan. Penalty shot goal helps spark Adelaide and get themselves back in the game. Now, Jeff, if you're Adelaide, when will you pull the goaltender? Hughes forced out wide. Hughes still in control of the puck.
About 1:20, I would.
Now Carpenter keeps it in for the Ice. And King gloves that one.
You got to pull 2 goals back. Yeah, 1:20 on my first call, depending on where the puck is.
There you go. One game last year had 3 penalty shots.
Okay, I'll bow to you, Chris. I wasn't there.
We'd have to check all the games from last year to see which one that would be. It's just something very rare that you see. Although this league does provide some rare things. You don't see a championship decided penalty shot often either.
Nope.
So now Otterson gets a shot away, and I think Gibbs Shadeen might have come off his skate. King had it covered, though. Now McNeil clears for the Adrenaline. King still in his crease. Eyes have the puck. Now Gibbs Shadeen out wide, looking towards Otterson. Otterson driving towards the net. Play broken up. Good defence there by the Adrenaline. 2 minutes remaining.
Last 2 minutes.
Battle in the corner. And Adelaide have it now. Darren Corstens forced to take it in. And looking there for Critchlow. In fact, it was Remy McGuinness couldn't get a shot away.
They don't look like pulling the goalie.
And they can't now. The Eyes have got control of the puck. It's been turned over.
No, he's staying right between the pipes, is King.
Now Rezic stripped of the puck.
Oh,
now
2 on 1.
For the Eyes.
Becomes a delay man.
Drives it. Gets a pass away. Dead towards Powell. And in the end, King was up to the challenge. Puck spills free. And in the end, Humphreys couldn't get there in time. Eyes with a 2-goal lead. Adelaide need to get this puck out cleanly and chance to get the extra attacker.
Yep, now it is. They're going to pull the goalie now.
They should pull the goalie. Play's been broken up. Ice have it back. King had to stay in his crease. Adelaide get it back again.
It'll be now. Yeah, they're calling in King now. Here he is off now.
McMillan gets a shot away. Davis makes the save.
They've got the extra man on.
Adelaide with the extra attacker. So Hughes to Webster to Humphreys. Gobbling up time. Oh, and it's been called offside.
Serious?
And Huxley's just, I think, checking his jaw.
Let's check this and see if it was. Oh, no, we're back.
You just see there. The King had that covered anyway, that angle.
Yeah, he did. Timeout being called?
Yeah, timeout. You have to say Adelaide will be trying to figure out what to do.
Well, you know what? You're going to run your import line for the balance of the game. Give them a breather. Pull out a six-man play.
And I would say a key to that play will be Joseph Rezic on the blue line.
Ooh, go coach. Yep.
Because he's been playing the blue line a bit today, and he's one of the creators in this team.
I'd have Oddie on there, and I'd have Critchlow on there as well. Let's have a look. Let's see if that last play was offside.
Well, if the puck come in and everybody's there, so...
I'd say. Was. I stand corrected.
Good call, Daryl Hamilton.
Okay, how far do I get?
It's going to be a neutral zone face-off.
Yeah, well, you got it right. You got Rezic on the point. You got Oddie on the wing, and Critchlow playing centre.
So from the face-off, the ice win at Webster. In the end, good work. Defensive six Adelaide. Sent the puck into the corner.
They better hurry. No, it's all over.
And it's been stolen by Backleague. In the end, Hughes will get the game winner.
It's all over.
It's all over now. And in fact, they could have raffled it.
Yep.
So a mighty effort from the Adelaide Adrenaline will end the encounter for Nord as the Ice will take the 3 points from this encounter.
You can't take it away from Adelaide Adrenaline. They've really come out. I mean, it's just fantastic the way they've come back today. Last night, this is a different team from last night. Adelaide Adrenaline have been worthy opponents, but you can't take it away from Melbourne Ice.
This is a team that finished bottom last year. You know what? This is a team that can actually aim for finals.
Yeah, they're going to win more than they lose, that's for sure.
Based on what we've seen this weekend, there's plenty of improvement in this team. It's a young side. And one of those young players there, a couple of them teaming up there, McGinnis and Riley Butt. The Melbourne Ice claim an 8-5 victory over the Adelaide Adrenaline in what has been a thoroughly entertaining encounter between these two sides.
You're quite right, Michael. And high-scoring game, isn't it? 8-3, 8-5, I should say.
Absolutely, but
I give again almost best on ice to the losing team. Kings, I thought Gritchko had a great game. But you know what I like about Melbourne Ice is the evenness of their team. They've played well. Three lines played very well.
And that's what's going to make Melbourne Ice this year a really dangerous proposition. Yep. The three lines they can roll, and you've got an Australian representative on the fourth line.
Well, they bring effort, they bring intensity, time and time and time again. No one can take sustained pressure.
And that's what we saw. We saw Adelaide, Melbourne Ice eventually grind Adelaide down. We thought when they got 6-3 up, that was it. The game looked like less tempo. Credit to Adelaide, though.
Yeah, they got
a bit of a lucky break with the penalty shot, but they came back. Yep. And that's what's really impressed me about, and what's something that the Adelaide coaching staff have worked with, is when the game looked like it was cooked and done, that they kept coming back.
Yep.
So, to wrap things up, at the end of this weekend's matches, Melbourne Ice take 2 from 2. They win this one, 8-5. Pretty comprehensive win in the end, but that underlies a pretty competitive Adelaide performance. My name's Michael Clough from Half Mo, co-commentator Paul Jaff Watson. Hope you enjoyed this game. We'll see you next time.